State.org. It's another beautiful, beautiful day on Maui, and I have decided I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. Because one of the things I'm always saying is, like, one of the reasons we come to Maui, we live on Maui, we dream of Maui is because of the opportunity to do nothing, right? To just hang out, just to be, just to exist, just to recharge, replenish, maybe retire. There's a re in there somewhere, right? And so what I'm gonna do tonight, just a little something different, right? You guys know I always like a talking head, just talking, and I think that's kind of fun too. But tonight I thought I'd try something a little bit different and actually just let a sunset unfold. Just the sound of the ocean, and enough of me talking. As you know, if you're new to the channel, my name is Eric West. Thanks for joining. If you're new, I love a thumbs up as always, like every YouTuber says. I'm a practicing agent here on Maui, and of course, I work all the time, like a lot of people do. But hey, notice all the other real estate agents, they're probably not doing a live right now showing you this beautiful setting. They're at home eating dinner or surfing. I'm committed, I'm here. So remember that someday if you're ever in the market. But what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna watch the sunset together. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna put the camera down and let the scene unfold, just as nature and God intended. So just you pretend like you're sitting on this rock all by yourself. As a matter of fact, what inspired me to do this is there's a guy right over the hill here doing that exact same thing. His work truck is up there. He works for a carpet cleaning company. He just pulled up a chair. He's all by himself. I didn't want to interrupt him, so I kind of climbed over here. Found an internet connection, which is a miracle in this part of the island. And we're just going to have a sunset, guys. So anyway, give me your thoughts. Give me your comments. If you think it's cool, if you think it's kind of boring. I don't want to be one of those live cams. Those are kind of boring, right? Just like sitting there, nothing, no personality, no life. But this is different, right? Because I will be close by, and if I see something cool, I might say something. But anyway, let's get this thing started. Let's see what happens. And this is a cool angle. Hit me in the comments section if you can figure out where I am exactly. It's a pretty neat angle, actually. So let's get it started. A little north swell's been rolling in, so you're going to see some nice waves crash. Nice, beautiful shot of Molokai over there. I'm actually going to turn the back camera on because it's a better camera. I'm on an iPhone 12. As you know, it's better to look through the back camera than the front camera. So we're just got the little tripod set up here. I'm fairly high tech. I don't know. I think I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just dreaming. But I thought that was a pretty cool looking vista right there. Tell me if you agree. We got some waves crashing. We got some rock formations. We got an airplane flying overhead because it's the plane, boss, the plane. You guys see it up there? And I'm gonna drop the mic right now. We're just gonna listen to the sights and sounds. So go grab yourself a Mai Tai, a cocktail, a good book, glass of water, a cup of ginger tea, chamomile. I don't know what you're into, huh? Whatever you're into, man. Whatever relaxes you. Let's just take a few minutes and let's have a Maui fix sunset without me jawing at you all the time. And I'm just gonna kick back and watch the show too, all right? I had a friend of mine that used to call it the greatest show on earth. So let's just see what happens tonight. The drama could be coming, guys, because the sun is just, clouds are in the way, right? But it's just hitting the horizon, at least according to my watch. I know you're asking yourself, Eric, can you actually stop talking? I actually can. Believe it or not, I'm a bit of an introvert in real life. But you can't be when you're doing a live, right? Because people will be super bored. But anyway, necessity is the mother of invention. All right, guys. With that, I leave you with the sights and sounds of the most beautiful place on earth, Maui at sunset. So if you're just tuning in to this live and you're wondering, is my audio not working? Why is Eric not talking? Well, we're trying something different tonight, guys. We're just having a nice sunset session as if you were actually here, and if you were by yourself or maybe with a loved one, at some point you would probably just take it all in and let nature talk to you versus talking to each other. Or maybe this is a time when you talk to yourself. Or maybe you hear from God, who knows? So we're trying to kind of emulate or stimulate that. Sure, let's stimulate that. Trying to simulate that. So just kick back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, or maybe it's time for dessert. Grab that bowl of ice cream. Have some carbs. You deserve it. At least that's what I always tell myself when I'm getting ready to eat a bunch of undeserved carbs. But anyway, that's what we're doing here, guys. So enjoy. Let's see how long I can go without talking. Back to the sunset. By the way, look at this beautiful rainstorm moving in over on Molokai. Wow. Drama. The Hawaiian blessing of rain. If you're just tuning into this live, we're just doing a nice quiet time. You're all in timeout. In a good timeout. You're in a Maui timeout. Anyone guess where I'm at? It's pretty, I love these birds, by the way. Can anyone guess where I'm at? Hit me in the comments right now in the super chat. Where do you think I am? Yeah, I'm definitely on West Maui. If you just saw, I did a live a few minutes ago of a rainbow, and I was going to go surfing with my family, and I went to the beach they told me they were going to be at, carried all the stuff down to the beach, and they weren't there. I'm like, you son of a bucks, you got me. So they switched beaches on me, but I thought, you know what? I don't need to surf. I'd rather do a Maui fix. It's way more fun. So by the way, if you guys ever do come to this spot, I want you to notice right down below me here, look at this. Right below here, look, hang on, gotta push the button. There's a little tide pool right there. You can actually climb down to that tide pool and get yourself a little beautiful nature's spa. And some of those tide pools have got cold water coming up from them like a spring, or sometimes they have warm water coming up from them. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I just told you all that without the mic in my hand. So if in case you missed all that, right below here, if you ever come to the spot, is a nice little tide pool you can climb into. It's like nature's spa right there. Sometimes there's hot water coming up, sometimes it's cold. And there's a few of those around in this area actually. All right, guys. Well, are you still there? It's almost like why break the silence, you know? I remember before I moved to Hawaii, I had screensavers on all the time in my office, in my basement, on my big screen, on my little screen. Just Hawaii screensavers everywhere. I'm like, Eric, why are you doing this to yourself, bro? It's 20 below, there's 4 feet of snow, and you're looking at like people surfing and like sunsets and sand. You're torturing yourself. Yep, I tortured myself. But in a good way. Put what you want in front of you in your dreams and your visions, and eventually they're just going to come to pass. That's what I believe. Whatever you're dreaming of, write it down, cut it out of a magazine, put it on your screensaver, and it will happen, man. That's the process. It's a beautiful process, actually. Painful sometimes, but beautiful. In hindsight, though, it's all just like a beautiful kind of pain. When you're going through it, it's like the worst kind of pain. But when you look back, it's like almost like a romantic pain. It's like, let me tell you a story about when But at the time, the story is more fun than reality sometimes. But either way, we get through it, we endure, keep pushing ahead, make those Maui dreams come true, or maybe they're Idaho dreams, or Florida dreams, or Central Kansas dreams, whatever your dream is. Doesn't have to be Hawaii. Should be Hawaii, don't get me wrong. I mean, you're gonna shoot for something, shoot for the moon. Maybe you hit the stars. Yes, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this has been cool. A little different, I know. I don't know. Maybe you guys can't handle the long silence. It's like when you go on that car ride, you ever go on that car ride with somebody? Maybe you're not like totally good friends yet, and all of a sudden there's like this awkward silence, and you're just like, do I say something? Is he gonna say something? Is she gonna say something? It's like, this is awkward. But isn't it great though when you have those awkward moments and then it doesn't become awkward anymore, and you're both like, wow, it's okay. So I think hopefully we achieve that tonight. It's okay. We don't have to talk, right? Beautiful, beautiful sunset. And what's crazy is that I'll turn the camera off, but I'll look here in whatever. It's still just going. It's still going. And then the moon, you guys seen the moon lately? The moon has just been nuts. Like, gorgeous. Matter of fact, check this out, man. There is actually a home right here. Just to tell you guys where I'm at, check this out. This is actually a home right there. Tell me this guy didn't score, huh? Hello. Gorgeous. We shall respect his privacy. Not even. Let's go over there. Let's crash the party. Let's jump in the pool. Anyway, where I'm located at. Totally kidding. That right there is D.T. Fleming's Beach. That right there is the Ritz-Carlton. That right there is the Kapalua Ridge Villas. Down there, Ironwoods. Then Kapalua Bay Villas. Up here is Pineapple Hill. I'll give you all the neighborhoods. Let's just have a whole dissertation on West Maui real estate. Totally kidding. Plantation Estates that way. Phase 2, Honolulu Ridge. Huh? Mahana Estates right there. Come on, people. This is like a quiz. Of course, I do know it sort of like the back of my hand after 10 years, You better, right? Otherwise you're not doing your job. But how did I get here? In case you want to come here someday and you're still on this live, you deserve to know where this spot is. So as you're driving towards Honolulu Bay, there's a pull-in right here. Before you get to the bay, before you get to Slaughterhouse, there's this little pull-in right there. It's an overlook. And it overlooks the beauty to the south. Look straight towards Lanai. Over here you have Molokai. And of course the beautiful gap where the sun goes down. It's just this beautiful vista. And what this exact little bay is called, I don't know, but I'm sure someone could tell me. I should know that, but I don't. But this is where we are, guys. So anyway, come down here sometime, have yourself a prayer or a meditation, whatever floats your boat, or just get drunk, whatever makes you happy. Just make sure you have that designated driver, right? All right, guys, aloha. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I can't see anything anyway, but thanks so much for tuning in. I think I said that already. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to give the Maui Food Bank. And of course, my personal new passion in life is solving Maui homelessness. So go to MauiFixHomeless.com. MauiFixHomeless.com. I'm gonna make a bunch of stickers and I'm gonna put them all over the island in like cool little spots. Maui Fix Homeless, because together we can solve any problem whatsoever. Am I looking in the right spot? And I'm just gonna focus on that, man, because everyone deserves a hale, right? Everyone deserves a hale, man. Don't want you to be sleeping on the ground. No matter what you did, you never did something that bad. I mean, the people that did something really bad, they're in a prison, like sleeping on a cot. Think about that. You have veterans that served in our war that lost limbs, and sons and daughters and whatever, and they're sleeping on the street. Shame on you, America, VA. Come on, man. Every veteran should have a home, no matter what. I could start a GoFundMe on that, but I was just going to focus on Maui homeless for now, so I'll try to stay on topic next time. All right, guys, aloha. It's the longest sign-offs in history, right? In YouTube history. I shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when. Eric West out. Aloha to you and your family.